All right, so on this video, I want to show you how to create a watermark on your social media planner. So if we go to marketing on the menu on the left, and then the first tab that it'll enter us into is the social planner. If you go to settings in the social planner, that's this tab here at the top of the menu items. And then we look for watermark. So that's still here up in the upper tab of menus, the menu tab. I'm going to click on watermark, and then we are going to click on add watermark. So what the watermark is to pretty much put a brand or logo on your social media images or videos, so that way you can mark them if anybody tries to copy them or anything like that or share them. You'll have your information or your brand or logo stamped on the um, social media post. So let's name it. We'll do um, brand logo. And then here we have our alignments here as well too. But let's go ahead and upload an image here. So let's do a sample logo that we seem to normally do. Actually, let's try this one. That way you can see a little bit better. All right. So you see my preview here. There's where my alignment is. So right now it's aligned on the left side of the screen. It is in the upper part of the image here. So if I wanted to change this around, this is for the middle for the alignment. This is for the right. If we want this in the middle, on the right, then we put this on the right, the alignment in the middle. If we want this on the right, but at the bottom right, then we'll make sure our first arrow is pointing to the right. The second arrow needs to be pointing down. Likewise on the other side here, if we want it on the bottom half, but we want it on the right, just make sure the alignment is pointing to the left and the arrow on the right is pointing downward. But you can put this pretty much anywhere along the border of the page. So, and also in the middle. So if you want to play around with this, figure out where you actually want this to be posted, you can do that. The opacity is like the visibility of it. So right now it's at 50%. So if you want this to kind of darken a little bit, you can darken it by just clicking it, pushing the toggle as far over to 100% as you can. If not, if you want to make this a little bit lighter, you can do that as well too. But just know that the lower that you go, the more invisible it is. So let's keep that one at 50. And then the scale is just how big it is, how big or small that you actually want it. So you can do that there. All right. So the auto padding. Um, so if you want it to not be so close to the edge, you can make sure that the auto padding is on. If not, you can uncheck it and it'll be like down as close to like the edges or the border as possible. So we have that. But once you've gotten this created like you want to, you'll just hit create here at the bottom. And then you created a watermark that will post on your social media.